Years later, as Marcus ascended to global fame, he often thought back to that night at Le Bernardin. It wasn't just the food or the setting that stayed with him. It was the kindness of a stranger who chose to see him for who he was, not who others assumed him to be. And that memory became a cornerstone of his philosophy: to treat everyone with respect, no matter their background or circumstance. Lena, with her delicate features and auburn hair flowing under the restaurant's warm lighting, moved like poetry in motion. Her natural beauty was understated yet captivating, a reflection of her inner strength and empathy. As she worked, her eyes betrayed an acute awareness of everything happening around her, a sharp intelligence balanced by profound kindness. She was the kind of person who made those around her feel seen and valued, even in fleeting interactions. The maitre d', however, was not moved by these qualities. Minutes after the earlier exchange, he stormed into the kitchen, summoning Lena with a clipped tone that reverberated against the stainless steel counters. "Lena," he hissed, his voice sharp with irritation, "what exactly do you think you're doing out there? Overstepping your boundaries with that guest? This is not how we handle things at Le Bernardin." Lena straightened her posture, her eyes steady. "I'm sorry if I offended you, but I was only trying to ensure Mr. Marcus was treated fairly. Everyone deserves respect, regardless of appearances." The maitre d's lips thinned into a displeased line. "Respect is earned, Lena, and frankly, that man doesn't belong here. This is a refined establishment, not a charity." A sharp silence fell between them as the kitchen staff pretended not to listen, their hands busily arranging plates and garnishes. Lena clenched her fists at her sides, struggling to keep her composure. "With all due respect," she replied firmly, "this restaurant's reputation is built on hospitality, not judgment. If we start deciding who belongs based on our assumptions, we're betraying everything Le Bernardin stands for." The maitre d's face flushed with anger, but before he could respond, a voice cut through the tension. "Is there a problem here?" Marcus had stepped into the kitchen, his towering frame filling the doorway. His deep voice carried a calm authority that demanded attention. The maitre d's eyes widened in shock, his mouth opening and closing as he scrambled for words. Lena looked at Marcus, a mixture of surprise and gratitude in her expression. He gave her a small nod before turning his gaze to the maitre d'. "I couldn't help but overhear," Marcus said, his tone measured but firm, "and I think Lena has a point. Respect isn't about suits or reservations. It's about how we treat each other. Isn't that the real mark of refinement?" The maitre d' stammered, his confidence unraveling under Marcus's steady gaze. Finally, he muttered a forced apology and excused himself, retreating to the dining room. Marcus turned to Lena, his expression softening. "Thank you for standing up for me. It's not something I'll forget." Lena smiled, her earlier resolve bolstered by his words. "You're welcome, and thank you for proving that kindness and strength can go hand in hand." As the kitchen returned to its normal rhythm, Lena felt an unusual sense of pride swell within her. She had acted on instinct, driven by an innate sense of justice, and it had made a difference. Marcus's words lingered in her mind, reinforcing her belief that small acts of courage could ripple outward, inspiring others. Later that evening, as the last table was cleared and the restaurant lights dimmed, Lena paused near the window where Marcus had dined. The city lights sparkled beyond the glass, a reminder of the endless possibilities that lay ahead. She didn't know where her path would lead, but tonight had shown her that standing up for what was right was never in vain. Marcus, meanwhile, walked out into the crisp New York night, his thoughts circling back to Lena. Her bravery and kindness had left an indelible mark on him. In the years to come, as he built his career and became a global icon, he carried that memory with him, a testament to the power of empathy and the importance of lifting others up. For Marcus, that night wasn't just about a meal. It was a moment that reminded him of the humanity that connects us all. Years later, during a major press event, Marcus recounted this story. Standing in front of a packed audience, he said, "In a world that often judges us by what we wear, where we come from, or how we look, it's people like Lena who remind us what truly matters. Kindness, courage, and treating each other with dignity. That one act of compassion shaped how I see the world, and it's something I strive to pay forward every day." Somewhere far from the spotlight, Lena watched the interview, her heart swelling with pride. She had long since moved on from Le Bernardin, pursuing her own dreams, but the memory of that night remained a cherished reminder of the impact one small moment of bravery could have. And so their paths, though separate, were forever intertwined by a shared belief in the power of doing what's right. As Marcus stepped into the crisp New York night, the events of the evening lingered in his mind. Lena's quiet bravery and unwavering belief in fairness had left an indelible mark, a reminder of the humanity that binds us all. For Lena, the courage to act on her principles reaffirmed the importance of standing up for what's right. Years later, as Marcus rose to global fame, this memory remained a cornerstone of his journey, a testament to the power of kindness and extraordinary change one person can inspire. It wasn't just a meal. It was a moment that redefined what it means to see, respect, and uplift one another.